the real deal. All of that capping inside of your rapping, yeah, we do not even appeal. We talking about real feels, but you gon' be missing your meals. So go ahead and sit back and relax and go ahead and no capping, that's real.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Real Spill podcast. Today's guest is a definition of purpose, perseverance, and excellence. She's an accomplished author, entrepreneur, engineer, publisher, mentor, and speaker who has dedicated her career to helping others find their voice and tell their stories. As the founder of Cam's Den Publishing, she's empowered aspiring authors to turn their ideas into published books while creating opportunities for their voices that deserve to be heard. She's also the author of multiple books that educate, inspire, and uplift readers of all ages, covering everything from faith and family to financial literacy, Black history, and self-empowerment. Her work isn't just about writing books. It's about leaving a legacy and changing lives one story at a time. But beyond the accolades, beyond the business, and beyond the books, she's someone who's led with faith, resilience, and a commitment to making a difference in every room she walks into. And for me, this conversation is even more special because today's guest isn't just someone I admire professionally. She's someone I've looked up to my entire life. She's my big sister, and it's an honor to finally have her join me here on the Real Spill podcast. Please help me welcome the incredible Leslie N. Clark. You hear me? Yes, sir. Let's get it to the stage. You hear me? There it is. Hey, that's harder than I thought. That's harder than I thought.
I mean, that was great. I was like, well, damn, who you bringing on?
Yeah, hey, listen, I was trying to get in my club, Shay Shay. But yes, we got Big Sis in the building. How are you, Leslie?
I'm here. I'm excited. I'm glad to finally grace the presence of the pod.
Yes.
You know, I feel like I am the inspiration of all of this. I taught him to have the gift of gab. He's just following in my footsteps, and now I get to be the 100th guest.
No,
I'm at the bottom of the list. It's about time.
Never that. Not the 100th guest, but I will say this: you're only the second virtual guest. So you top
second,
three.
Though.
You only the
second. I meant that much, but I'm number two.
No, you do.
I'm here.
Yes. So I tried to hit on everything that you've done that I know of. Is there anything that I missed, anything that that I may have glossed over that you want to expound upon? But I tried to do you justice now.
I think you did great. I was going back and listening. I mean, you said everything. I mean, I'm Florida all day. That's what we claim. I mean, from Florida. Yeah. So, I live in Georgia now. So I've now coined the term Florida Peach.
Yes.
I'm a wife, I'm a mother, Amen. All the things, what I'm saying? Those are things that are very important. I don't know. I'm a cool person.
Yes, a very cool. I like to think that
like Iceberg said.
You were cool for your era. I definitely think that you was cool for your era.
From my era?
Yeah.
Wow.
For as an 80s baby.
Yeah.
That I
the
definitely feel
generation.
Debatable.
Yeah.
Debatable.
It's not.
Because
it's not.
That's one thing I actually want to talk about. If someone like yourself, I'm not going to say the year, but if you are late 80s,
you
grew up in the 90s. So same thing for 90s
I get the
babies.
Best of both worlds. But this is the thing: 90s babies like to take claim to the 90s era music, but y'all didn't experience that because y'all didn't know what the hell was going on. Y'all can barely talk or listen. So technically, y'all are 2000s, etc. So I got the best of both worlds. I get to get all the accolades of being a part of the best generation, and then actually experiencing greatness. We're talking Lion King came out 92. I was there.
Yeah.
Y'all only hear about it through he say, she say in the new room, but I was there.
Oh, let me add that to the segment Disney movies, because that is something I did not think of. Thank you for saying that, because that's something we really can't battle.
That's what I'm passionate about.
Yeah, and very knowledgeable about. So all right, so are you saying that people who are born late in their 80s, 90s are actually products of the next decade?
A 8 is an 8. It don't matter what's at the end. You could be 88, 89. You still made it in. I just, I don't feel like it matters. We're not going to do math and carry. We're not rounding up because it's 85 and plus. Now
but you didn't experience the 80s.
2 years.
That's what I'm saying. No, but that's the point I'm trying to make, because there's people who's born late 90s.
Oh,
really, and like, that's what I'm saying. How do you feel about someone?
Fail to realize is that I was a child prodigy. So I was potty trained at 1. I was doing all the great things. So I was very much aware of what was going on in the 80s, crack and everything.
Okay, all right, moving on. You already hit on it a little bit. Would you say you're a new mother?
No. I've been in technically people who are more tenured in this hood would say I am, but I feel like I've been in the trenches for a while.
The hood of parent, is.
Yeah, I got the best of both worlds. At least about to be 9. So, right. I've been in her life, although my bonus daughter, so I've been around her for a while. But Camden, the one who put me through, the one that I actually carried, is only 4. Yes. So we still in the thick of it.
In your words, could you put it in athletic terms? So for the people who watch this, they probably more of my vein. Like, compare your motherhood journey. Like, where are you at in your career? Because LeBron is at the end of his career. You know what I'm saying? He about to retire. So he got grown, in motherhood terms, his kids are grown and they're self-sufficient, like our mother. So LeBron, mom is LeBron. So where are you at in your athletic career? You can use football. Just try to stick with either a football reference or a basketball reference. Where are you at in your motherhood journey in basketball or football terms?
The first thing that came to mind, I really don't know a lot about basketball, but I don't know why that came to mind. But what's the name?
Wait, hold up. Okay, now you're unfrozen. All right.
Oh, so what's the name of the Knicks coach that just won the championship?
Mike Brown.
I feel like Mike Brown only because I've been in this for a while, but this is a new team. So this is my own. So that's why I feel. So I feel like.
Let me find out you know ball. Let me find out.
So I'll be following the clips. I follow a little bit, nothing like a little Wikipedia real quick. Right. But I feel like my friends had kids at a very early age, like right out of high school and college. When I was in college, like not thinking about kids. Yeah. And then I had friends that I acquired that had kids. So like I kind of pseudo raised in tandem with them, but it's different when you get your own. So like I feel like I done jumped around for different teams, I done did this or whatever, and now I it's my own team, and now it's up to me to invest and figure out if he can win a chip or not. So I've been, it's different.
Hey, listen, you did that. You did that. That was a great reference. And I feel like anybody watching that, any male watching that, should be able to get that and follow that reference. Okay, now that you are Mike Brown of your team, right? Mm-hmm. As we know, sticking with the coaching reference, there's different coaching styles. So our parents had a style, their parents had a style, and now you get to develop your own style. That being said, the topic at hand is to whoop or not to whoop. That is the question. What say you?
I think it's a hybrid model. It depends.
On what?
Like the child. I feel like growing up, it was a one size fit all. Right. I'm gonna do whatever I want to do. This is all I know. This is what I'm gonna do. I feel like our parents were cutting edge, and I say that in an extent because Mom really found out what made us tick, and she used that to her advantage. After a certain point, I think when you're, I think at a younger age, you kind of instill that healthy fear. So maybe there's some corporal punishment, spare the rod, spoil the child, all of that.
Right. That's what the good book say.
But then as you understand your child's personality and you understand what makes them tick, you know what is going to cause them more strife and more pain than an actual whooping. Me, I volunteer for whoopings. Why? Because as soon as you got whooped, it's over. But you know what hurt me? When I couldn't go to Key Club meetings, when I couldn't hang out with my friends, when she took my cell phone, when she said I couldn't go to the movies or I couldn't drive my car. That I felt like sliding down the wall slowly. So I would have volunteered for a whooping. She was like, no, because that's not, you're going to go do the same thing, because I can get whooped for the same thing multiple times because I haven't learned my lesson, because that's not the child that I am. So what I've taken into my parenting is again, it's different when you got your own. So at first I was like, oh, I'm just going to be this stern and blah, 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 blah. And then Camden found out he thought I was one of his little friends. So now I had to So now I'm having to do so. He is a little fair skinned, so you got to be careful. Pop underneath the feet. You got to be very strategic. Right. But I also don't want to do it to a point. These kids are just different. So I've noticed that if I'm consistent, just the the sight of the belt, he'd be like PTSD. I don't ever want my son to be afraid of me to that. So we're out and I'm calling his name. And then these people be like, CPS, because this is what generation that we live in today. Now, when it's dinner time, because he's a picky eater, or if I need him to do something, I will pull a belt around my neck just so he can see it. I just brandish it a little bit, just like you brandish a gun, just so he know what time it is.
Insane. You flashing belts? You over here flashing belts?
You
like
have
you got that
to
thing
do
on
what
you,
works for you. That's why, yes, I keep it on. I don't even like, most of my parents even need belts. I'm putting a belt around it. It's like when we were in school wearing business casual to the club and that belt was just hanging.
Yeah,
that's how I got to be at any given time. So I'm not anti, I'm not pro, I'm whatever works for your family. I do not believe that gentle parenting is the key, because people are not doing gentle parenting correctly. They think gentle is like very docile. Oh, it's okay, Billy. You can be stern and decide to have those conversations, because these kids be knowing. You need to talk it out. Let them think about it, make a rational decision. And then if they continue to do it, then, whoop their ass. But until then, it's levels to this corporal punishment.
I want to preface my answer with, I don't have kids. Hey,
don't.
One day, hopefully.
Go ahead, and I'll
that being said, you hit on it. You were like, hey, when we was growing up, it was one size fits all. And guess what? It fit all. It did. It did. So did whoopings not work for you?
Up until a point.
That's not my question. Yeah, that's yes or no. Did whoopings work for you?
I feel like I would have done whatever I got to whoop for again. So no.
That's a lie. That is a lie, because you would have did it again, because you were getting whooped.
I didn't get a lot. I didn't get a lot either.
No, so. You didn't. But we'll say that. We'll say that. But that being said, all I'm saying is, it's a reason why this is a tried and true method. I do agree that you have to sprinkle it. You don't gotta, if you whooping for every little thing, then your kid's gonna grow up to hate you, resent you, be fearful of you. But as you also said, healthy fear is a real thing. You need to, like, if you don't fear the consequences, like, you're gonna do something again. Like, especially at that age.
Because I have friends who I went to school with who were like deathly afraid of like disappointing
That's too much.
their parents. But what's what I'm saying? But they were never whooped. They just knew that like their parent felt so strongly about them, and like they walked the straight and narrow because they didn't want to have their parents be disappointed in them. They got the same kind of respect or healthy fear without somebody putting their hands. Listen, I kid you not. This girl I talked to this day, at college, I was an RA or whatever. I worked the reception at the school desk, and I was telling her how my mom used to call me the B word, and that was like a term of endearment. Like, she used to just say that, not any negative fashion, nothing. Right?
You ain't gotta explain it to me.
So I'm just
right.
So
exactly.
And so I was telling her this, and she, like, psychology major. Oh my God. That's traumatic. You need to go to therapy, blah, 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 blah.
As the women say, and is.
Why would your mama say that? Why would she do that to you? Why would she like tear you down and blah, blah, blah? This is also coming from a family, and I know Justin probably talked about this. I cut my hair. I'm jump across stories now, but I cut my hair in like one of them little taper bobs in the back. And I went to church, and we were raised in the church. Grandfather was pastor, and he told me that the reason why my hair is short in the back is because I've been laying on my back and I done rubbed all my hair out. So this is the kind of like just so you get a snapshot of what we was dealing with. So that whole reverse psychology, like mind, whatever. That's why today you can't hurt my feelings by saying that. I've heard it all. So you're gonna have to come harder than that. So I say all that to say, she said I was traumatized and my mama blah 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 blah. So I called my mom and I was like, hey, my friend said you traumatized me. So now we changed the word from bitch to flower. So it's the same conversation. So she's like, hey, flower. Because like, again, when they're older and you're trying to teach your parents to like talk and communicate differently, of course it wasn't, but I just thought it was hilarious that she just diagnosed me that I was going to be, have low self-esteem. I don't know why I keep freezing.
Okay.
Have low self-esteem. Yeah, she just swore up and down I was going to have low self-esteem because my mom called me the B word. And I was like, well, baby, I've been listening to that since forever. And honestly, it just was almost like the N-word, how Black people have taken on the N-word where there's no negative connotation to that. Like, I just figured that was just a regular term in our household, but apparently it was not.
But look how you turned out. Look how your siblings turned out that grew up in the same household. I would say that it worked. it got us across the finish line.
Whooping is not the reason why, though.
I would say it's a big reason why.
No, I do not believe that's the reason why we are as successful as we are. I really don't. I believe that we were a part of the last generation where it was a village that poured into us, and we had a lot of people invested in what we had going on. Our parents were very diligent in our extracurricular activities, our academics. They went to everything. My mom would show up at your school,
right?
Show up to your
right. All of that stuff is cool. In addition with the whoopings, it goes hand in hand.
Yeah, but if we're rating it and we're prioritizing what it is.
Whoopings top 3.
I don't agree.
Whoopings is top 3.
I don't agree.
I'm telling you, the way I think our parents whooped at a very great rate.
So my thing is, this is coming from somebody who's going to swear once we get later down the road that he got the most whoopings. Yet he still continued to get them.
No,
so like my thing is like, it wasn't working because you never learned your lesson.
What? So no. You don't get whooped for the same things though. And at the same time, I think Vince probably edges me out by a little bit. But like I said, I don't got kids. But what I'm saying is, if you do a healthy dose of whooping, you will have a better result with your kids. Because I have not seen well-behaved, well-mannered kids that didn't have any type of fear of their parents. I haven't seen that.
What I'm telling you is they do have healthy fears. Their parents just instilled it in them in a different way. And I just gave you examples of friends that I went to school with who told me that they didn't.
No, I get like okay. This is what I'm trying to get at, and maybe you could help me verbalize it better, right? There are cases of people who become law-abiding citizens and go on to have great careers and just are successful in life without being whooped. But there is something that you cannot teach when you are a child that dealt with corporal punishment from your parent that like gives you a different level of life experience, that it's not a necessity to live or be a productive human, but those who have been whooped and managed to become successful just tend to have something different about them than people who were raised with, if my parents told me they were disappointed, that was it. You feel me? That's all I'm saying.
So I think it is case by case, and maybe we'll have this talk in another 4 or 5 years when Cam is bigger than me or whatever the case may be. For right now, he gets just as much redirection X, Y, and so it just really just depends. I mean, again, I also feel like it's not one size fit all. It has to be based on your child.
The only thing that is one size fits all is that belt, that rod, that thing. I'm telling you.
It's not. I'm telling you.
Whip 'em.
I'm telling you. Like, again, you find out what makes the kid tick. Honestly, like I said, I don't. Again, did I get whoopings? Yes. Did that make or break anything like that? I don't know. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure because I still feel like there are things that I did that will remain untalked about.
But that's the thing.
But it had nothing to do with that. Like, but also, I don't think I was ever. I mean, I had a healthy fear of other people in my life who never whooped me before.
Right.
So, I mean, it really just. I think it just depends. And I also feel like people don't talk about enough. And I think there's a lot more studies done, and we can argue till we're blue in the face about this, but there's just something to be said about the oldest child in the household and what that looks like, being the eldest daughter and the most responsible and all this other kind of stuff and things. You're held at a different standard and you operate and your brain is programmed so that I know how to not necessarily cheat the system, but I know all the things that I need to do to make sure I stay out of whatever danger zone is and I fly and get whatever I want. So I feel like you're talking about an oldest child and a baby. The baby.
Yeah. But I'm saying
got away with murder. And that's why
I didn't get away with murder. I didn't get away with murder.
I came home from college and the same people that I had to ask, like, Mom, can I go here? All right, Mom, I'm out of here. I need gas money. I asking, say I need.
First off, that ain't going out like that.
Wash, hair wash. Let's talk. Let's talk about it.
No, it ain't going down like that. It ain't going down like that.
What's his name? Now I can't think of his name. We're talking about shoot.
Ooh.
I can't remember the guy. I was about to say I'll make a man out of you. The guy from Mulan.
You talking about Mulan?
I can't think of his name. Sean. I think it's Sean. Whatever.
Don't matter. Anyway, it ain't go down like that.
They was whooping him to make a man out of him.
Yeah.
There ain't no man in this house.
Yeah, listen, I'm telling you right now, Listen, you gonna see when my kids come out of them well-oiled machines, and they gonna know because after you do enough whooping, all you gonna do is have to give them that look.
First and foremost,
you give them that look.
Let's
and they
just
gonna
go
be
on the record here, and y'all snip this and run this up or whatever.
Yes, I will whip my child.
Y'all met the wife. Y'all seen the wife.
I will whip my children.
She's very fair skinned. So is Justin. That baby gonna be. They're going to jail.
I'm
they
not.
They put their hands on that boy, or girl, or whoever. They're going to jail.
So I'm not gonna hit the girl. I'm leaving that up to I'm leaving that up to Britt.
And she's not.
Britt might pop on her hand. I don't think I don't think women should get. I don't think men fathers should whip their daughters though. I don't think that. I think that might be some. That might cause some
That's
trouble.
Another topic.
Yeah, but I don't think men should hit the girls. But the boys, what's up?
All he gonna do is whoop that child, and that child don't listen to no Drake or
that's a mandatory.
He gonna make this child be a part of this family. So they gonna be performative. Them docu surviving BCC. Right. My dad. No. The child is gonna be so exploited.
Joe Jackson. We gonna be Joe Jackson for the boys.
Don't worry, I'm gonna get my nephew.
No. All right,
so be listening to all the music.
Out of all of us though. Who you think got the most whoopings though?
It was you.
You think me?
Absolutely.
I think it was Vince. I think Vince got
from just our parents.
Yeah,
from
both
the
our parents,
not just in general, in life. No, I don't really even remember Vincent getting.
I think
again, this is what I'm saying. When it pivoted, Vincent was really big about his appearance. So my mom would make him wear church clothes to school and like all white. Again, that was the mind stuff. Then I don't remember him getting whoopings after probably middle school, probably 7th, 8th grade-ish. I don't remember, not through high school, nothing like that. Unless something happened when I was going, because mind you, we're all 4 years apart. So
I probably was the biggest cause of his whippings. I was
going to college when he was in 9th grade. So
I probably was the biggest cause because I think Vince, when you was there, obviously you was in charge of us. But I think once you graduated and
I wasn't in charge of y'all. I don't know what that was.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I don't know what that was.
I think then when all the responsibility shifted to him of me, then he heavy as the head that wears the crown, man. But I think Vince would say he got the most whoopings though.
Vince will say that because he's a contrarian, and because I said blue, he said green.
I just know you last. I know you last. Yeah, I honestly can only think of one whooping of like mama whooping you with a belt one time. I can only remember one time in my head.
I agree.
So you say I got the most whoopings, I say Vince got the most whoopings. Who you think got away with more?
Vincent. I think Vince got away with more.
Why Vince?
Because I think they feel sorry for him for whatever reason. I think for whatever reason they feel guilty about a lot of stuff when it came to Vincent, because Vincent is the middle child. They experimented with a lot of stuff. They let him go to his own middle school. They let him do a lot of stuff.
We love you, Vince. We love you, boy.
We do. It's all listen. Heart. But I do feel like they gotta get.
Note to self. Clip this part. Clip this part. We keeping it real. We keeping it real today.
That's my thing. I think that Vincent got away with murder on a lot of different. And again, I was oblivious. I was in my own world. So what I just thought, well, let me rephrase that. Because what era are you talking about? Are you talking about
general?
Now he can walk on water. And I still think so that's why I say him, because it's like that now. It's always been him. Like it's always been him. So yeah, Vincent.
See, I think there's a lot. I think you were the product of that first child being the oldest of the household. You know what I'm saying? At the time, at least for us, right? Mm-hmm. And I feel like the duality that you have experience of also being a younger sibling. And then, as you grew into yourself, you became the older sibling. So like you have a little duality with you where you probably can jump back and forth, which I think helped you growing up navigate this, elder sister role. That being said, I think there's a lot of things that you got away with, but I think you were so like naturally good and like self self-aware that I won't say you, so I'm gonna have to agree with you.
I knew
think
how
Vince,
to earn my keep. It's a trophy system. I earned my keep. I got that long rope because I did what I was supposed to do.
You right.
Which is what you're supposed to do.
Right. No, and I agree with you. So I think Vince definitely got away with the most. Yes. And I think the monster they developed and his youth has grown
is alive and well today.
It's alive today.
It's alive.
That
and
boy
well
playing.
Today.
All right. Who do you think out of all us is the biggest liar?
Liar. I don't think we lie.
I don't think we lie like that. I don't think we lie like
because I ain't got nothing to lie about.
Yeah. I don't think none of us.
What it is. I think we could probably afford to lie more. Because we be hurting people's feelings. Like I do feel like we could shape some of our conversations better and be aware of our audience. But I don't think if I had to say who lied more, it'd be Justin. You. Because Justin had all these private parties. When I say lying is deceitfulness. So he did a lot of things that he probably should not have done. Again, which is because he was the baby. They was tired of parenting at that point. So he was just running amok.
No,
so
not at all.
I'm sure there's a lot of stories in these 941 streets of my brother out, and that's why I say I will pick him because he's deceitful. But then I also feel like Vincent is probably a close second, if not number one, because he went to Lakewood Ranch and he was with the white people, and I know he was probably hanging out while their parents was out drinking, doing all kind of stuff. So being very deceitful, which I never did.
Yeah, if I was to be the biggest liar, the first thing I would do is deflect. So I'm gonna say Leslie. Leslie has built up this, reputation of being the golden child, the golden goose. I always do right. I always do that. So I'm gonna go with the dark horse, and I'm gonna say you probably lying about a whole bunch of stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're probably right.
You probably was the best liar, and it got to a point where we just assumed you were doing right, and so it's like we gonna trust her. Mom, I'm studying. Probably. Yeah, exactly. Not studying. All right. I'm going with your ass since you want to say me. All right. So, boom, let's continue with this line of questioning. Who out of all of us is the most likely to go to jail? Not for like murder or not, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, get arrested. Let me change it to get arrested. I got my answer.
I think I know mine. I'm going to say Vince.
I'm going to say Vince too.
Vince going to jail. And it's probably over something crazy.
Yes.
And like
yes,
he was the only one getting his car towed every other weekend in Tallahassee. Yes. I can see him like just parking his car somewhere he wasn't supposed to be and not just being aware of his surroundings. And he crossed over a sign that says "No trespassing or you'll get arrested." And
yes,
ain't nobody gonna arrest me. And boom, he in jail just because he wanted to test it and prove that he's above the system. No. So yeah, I think Vincent would be absolutely.
And then shrug it off like, hey,
and then are you gonna post my bill or what?
Right, like, exactly. Like I'm not finna rap with you like just.
But
post
then
the
he'll get out and act like he wasn't ever in jail.
Never.
Like he'll get out like we just pulled you. I wasn't in jail.
No, exactly right. It's like they was in the wrong. That is funny. No, that exactly. Yeah. I agree. I think it's Vince, and I think it would be for something so like minuscule.
Something that like really
just
why
like what
would you get why?
Why? I don't care. I can get it expunged.
I was supposed to pay that.
Right.
I was supposed to pay that.
All I gotta do is take the class and pay this, and then I'm good. Like I'm good. It'll be off my record. It ain't gonna show up.
He's a hippie. Like, he's a hippie. He's well. I know we don't really be in zodiac like that no more, but look up in Aquarius.
Okay, now this is a real big sister question. Who do you think you spent the most money on? Money.
I don't know. I feel like I'm going to end up saying Justin because you were broke the longest because you're younger.
Damn.
No. I'm saying like you were younger for longer is what I'm saying. So like Vincent had jobs and RBs and stuff like that. Like, so when I had money, you did not because I'm older. I'm 8 years older than you. So I was giving more money to you at that time because Vincent didn't necessarily need it. So that's why I just say you. But I mean, there's been some Vincent was actually in Tallahassee with me at the same time. So there's a lot of different things that we did that I don't know. I don't run a tally, but I mean, both of y'all niggas in my pocket. So.
Yeah, no, for sure. But I don't know.
Probably.
Like, I'm gonna pick your brain. So I'm gonna say I know for a fact the Drake tickets, the Michael Kors watch, the LeBron, we used to had the Nike cook up. I had the LeBron shoes and the Nike, some Nike fits and some other shoes. I feel and then the time I came to visit you in Tallahassee, but Vince came to visit you in Tallahassee, and he was taking one-way flights.
He came multiple times.
Yeah, he came multiple.
But I think at that time I was a college student too, so I probably broke. So our parents probably was paying for that. But, I mean, I'm trying to think if I ever. I mean, I'm sure I probably did. The difference is Vincent got my car. So I'm going to say Vincent, I changed it back because Vincent is the reason why I had to go get a car payment. So that's when I got Sasha. I had to go. Daddy called me and said, "Hey, your brother needs your car." So I had Diamond was a Dodge Stratus. Vincent drove down with a friend to Miami, picked up my car, and I had to go to the dealership and buy me a brand new car. So that was the biggest purchase. So even if we tally it up, it's going to have to be
Sasha still kicking too, doing me justice. Don't be justice. Hey, you out here showing love to everybody. So hey, if I inherited that thing, you already paid it off. It's me.
Yeah, exactly. It's a car. It's a cash car at that point. That was but damn near lemon by the time.
Now this one I'm taking real serious. I need you to lock in right now. Okay, it's fast. What they call it at the end of Steve Harvey Family Feud? What they call fast cash?
I don't know.
You know that thing at the end?
Oh, I know.
Listen, who you taking to be your partner on the thing, on the Family Feud thing at the end? And I need reasoning too, Heifer, if you don't pick me.
I need if you don't pick me. Honestly, I'm not going to pick you. I'm going to pick Vincent. And the reason why is because he's lived multiple lives in different spaces. He has, wait, not just, again, I know you've lived in Portugal and all the different places. I'm talking about literally like trivia nights and his double dipping in different friend groups. He just has a different knowledge of. I'm just saying again, his time in Florida. That's my opinion. I feel like when they're asking stuff and they're thinking outside the box, Vincent has more. Because again, the people who always get stumped is people who say, "What's up? What's on the island? Pina colada." And the next person comes, "Pina colada." Vincent gonna be like, "Water." You know what I'm saying? He just gonna say something different.
Survey says, and that's what he's gonna get, because he's gonna be so left field that he'll ask, you gonna get the number one answer, and then he gonna choose the 15th because I was thinking outside the box. They dumb.
Well, he knows the state what's online. So I think I could be able to reel him in, but that's just my answer.
Boycott the show. This episode is getting shelved.
Right, hold on. I'm getting to get him situated with Travis.
This is one I'm also interested in. You're in jail and you needed to be bonded out, but you didn't want the whole family to know. Who are you calling to bond you out and not tell the whole family?
I'll probably call you.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus.
Vincent be pillow talking to mama all the time. So.
They think it's thieves.
Don't get carried away, because you too. Don't get carried away.
I hold it down when I need to.
You can't tell her. You can hold a secret.
Yes, I like that. We keep it very short and sweet to that one. We ain't got to do that one. Okay, this is the last one. This is a good one. All right. What's one thing you wish your little brothers understood?
In today, like current, present day?
In general. It could be anything. You could take it anywhere.
I don't know. I feel like we had for you, I'm talking individually. We loved you. Despite what you may say, you make it like you had this horrible childhood that we hated Justin, and he was just your typical
insert clip.
Brother.
Insert clip.
Yeah, Justin died too. Shut up about Justin. Yeah, it's Justin. It's just.
This concludes Lessons in Diary Day for April 11th. That's why we hate just because he always is acting a peanut head.
That ain't no peanut.
He was just your typical little brother, and he got it honest. Like again, like it is, but we loved him. We really did. I included him in all of my sketches, all of my stuff. Again, this is where all this stuff comes from, guys. I was doing this in high school, and they were my muses. So if I could find these clips, you guys it will go viral. But I don't know. But I just felt like they was just always loved, and it's continued to today. I'm super proud of them. But I do want them to know that it also comes with a dash of tough love. Like, I honestly feel like they can call me for anything. I hope they know they can call me for anything, but they're going to hear my mouth for the first 10 seconds of the call, and then they can get whatever they need, but they need to hear it. Let me say my piece. why are we in this situation again? Because it's a learning experience for them. Like, they've grown and they've, taken my advice, and you see the men that they are before you guys today. And I'm proud of that. I feel like I've had a hand in that. And so they should be giving me Mother's Day cards as well every year. But that's neither here nor there. But I want them to know that they're loved, and, we're proud of them. And we've always been. It just looks differently because I feel like, again, you have to shape it for the audience. And so while Justin may think that we were harping on him and doing whatever, this man spent all my high school year with me. Literally. He was like my mama's pocket watch. Like, and anything that I did, he told. Literally. He didn't take advantage of being.
It was only one thing. It was one thing.
He told multiple occasions.
Oh, it was one thing.
He was a snitch. And it's okay. But he got the privilege of being around high schoolers and getting exposed to a whole bunch of things and going to games.
Yeah.
And despite all of that, my crew welcome him with open arms.
Yeah.
Still to this day. He good on any block of mine. Oh my God. So anyway, I say all that to say, like, I don't know if that answered the question, but we had a good life.
What about Vince? Really did. You say you break it down. What would you tell Vince? What would you tell Vince?
I would tell Vince that I apologize for misunderstanding him. Like, he's like, I appreciate his personality so much more now when you deal with this world that got like so much going on. The fact that he can tune everything out and just do him, and he stands in that and stands firm. That is just it's respectable. It's admired, because you live in a world where you get so the wind blow this way, they go this way. Listen, 10 toes down on even if he wrong, he 20 toes down. Like, he doesn't care because he made his mind up. And I think that's just, it's commendable. And he don't put up with no mess. If you ain't with this program, you out of there. It don't matter who it is.
Right.
And he just, the way he talked to people, he just super infectious. Like, kids love him. I don't think he's ever met a stranger. He may not like you, but they automatically like him. And that's just his personality. Life of the party. But Vincent is just, he don't play the radio, and he always been like that.
Right.
So
I'd like to piggyback off that. I wish that because with him being like that, I think I think some of it is natural, but I also think it's a learned thing, a learned skill over time.
It's a defense mechanism, probably. Yeah, I'm sure.
I really wish I hope he knows that he also can talk to either one of us as well and open up, because sometimes, he lets me in on certain things, and it's just like, man, dang, it's a lot of layers to him, and a lot of times he keep people out, but that's something, the more he feels comfortable and opens up, the better I feel, because it's like, I feel like Vincent. I feel the same
thing about you. I feel the same thing about you. I feel like you feel like we're just constantly judging you, and to this day, like, there's things that I will probably never know, that Justin could be going through it, ain't talked to nobody, and ate nothing, whatever the case may be, and we would never know. And the only way that I probably know is that he done told my mama, and my mama told me in sworn secrecy. And now I can't tell you that I know, because I'm not supposed to know. You know what I'm saying? So that's null and void, because what are you? How am I older sister if I can't help you through it?
Right.
With no judgment. And I want y'all to know that there's never any judgment. I'm going to say my piece, but ain't no judgment, because if you rock it, I'm rolling. Like, that's just how it is, because you only get one pair of siblings, which is my biggest, I won't say regret, but I go over my head a lot of times, like, with Camden only having like a half sister, like, what does that look like when he gets older? Because I enjoyed my childhood because I had siblings.
Right. Even
though we were 4 years apart, they make or break your experience in life, whether people agree or not. But I really think both of y'all should. Now, Vincent has opened up about me, like, oh, I'm about to open this account, so, like, business stuff.
Right.
I don't want to hear about that. Tell me about your dirty draws. Like, what happened?
Lord.
Did you go to the doctor? Like, what happened? Did they hold you? Did you call? Like,
Lord.
what happened?
Lord.
Stuff. Tell me.
Too much.
But y'all be going through stuff, and you choose to, because I think it's a fear of judgment. But, like, if we can't go to Bella Noches, like, what are we doing? Like, I feel like you should be able to tell me these types of things.
That's an 80s Babies
judgment.
reference, y'all.
And vice versa.
That's an 80s
Oh, everybody knows that. Yeah, but it's not a neutral party. So who are you calling?
This is a neutral party. It's about a different question.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
You are now live on the Real Spill podcast with your son, your favorite son, Mr. BCC, and featuring my guest, your boo-boo Lily herself. So anything you said is being recorded right now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, my mama trying to call it. All right, so the question that we have for you is, which one of your kids would you say was the biggest liar?
You,
As in who?
Justin.
You nigga.
Is there any reason?
Curtis?
What'd you say?
Is that Curtis?
No, it's Leslie on the line.
Oh. Well, what? Go ahead now.
Is there any reason why you chose me as the biggest liar?
Because it's true.
You used to lie about everything.
What? Okay.
We see it writes itself, guys.
This
we
is
didn't
ins-
even have
this is
the
insane.
jokes write themselves.
Well, I don't mean it. I mean, as far as when school time and things like that, it was. Vinny never really lied, huh?
Okay.
And
Vince never lied.
Leslie lied a few times, but I mean, there wasn't no bad lies, but couldn't get a straight story out of you.
Wow. Okay. All right. Hey.
Deception. Disgrace.
All right, Dad.
Don't take it wrong.
I appreciate it.
What?
Oh, you
What's
on the next
the next
question? All right. Who do you think got in the most trouble out of us three?
You?
What's the mean with the little ponytail?
God
Exactly.
dang. Okay. This is a question. This is another one. Who did you spend the most money on out of us three?
Leslie.
Good answer.
What?
Well, college. and things
Elaborate. Elaborate.
college and things like that. Loans and stuff. I mean, it's tight, but I mean, I would say you because you're the oldest. This is natural.
No,
right.
no. Because
Okay,
Last question, right?
that's a lie.
You familiar with Family Feud? When they do the fast money at the end?
yeah.
Who in the family would you choose to be your partner to do the fast money segment in the end of Family Feud?
Leslie.
Why?
Well, do you want me to answer that?
Yeah, elaborate, please.
Well, she's the oldest. She knows more.
I would say that would qualify her to have the most out of date knowledge.
No,
I'll be outside.
Leslie, she real. She's up on things.
Okay, I got one more actually that we asked Leslie. Out of your kids, who is the most likely to be arrested? It don't not for something gruesome or anything, but who would you say would be the most likely?
Vinny.
He said it 3 times.
That nigga's slow. You got to be able to talk yourself out of things. He'll turn himself in.
He's not slow. He's not.
I don't
slow.
mean it in a bad way. You can cut that part.
Okay, no, we keep it that. Hey, wait, one more. I got another one for you. You get arrested, Dad. You get arrested, right? You need to be bonded out, but you didn't want the whole family to know. What kid are you calling?
You.
Benson.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I knew he know I hold it down for him. I got my daddy. Hey,
yeah,
Dad.
he gonna have to call us to get the money.
Nah, hell no. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Leslie tell everything.
Right. Thank you. Gonna tell her mama everything.
Vinny, that nigga. You better take a while.
If you ain't got nothing to hide, you shouldn't be out here doing
See,
that.
look. See, Dad know I
My
got
name
him.
Leslie, I ain't with the best.
I ain't get arrested just for anything. Protecting your honor.
Right.
So,
I got you.
It ain't got to be a crime.
Next caller.
Right. I got you, Dad. Hey, Dad, I appreciate you joining us and settling some scores and some tiebreakers, though. I appreciate you, Dad.
He just started the pot.
Both of y'all. Hey, Leslie.
Don't.
Leslie.
This is not that time. I just sent it to you. Bye.
Well, it's a little late now. I'll talk to you later about it.
All right. Love you,
Bye.
Dad.
Love you guys. Well.
Hello?
Yeah, you okay, man?
Hey, I just want to let you know you live on the Real Spill podcast with your host, Jay Harris, and your favorite son, and featuring my guest, Leslie and Clark.
Oh, no. Hi.
Okay. We got a few questions for you. Call on line one.
Oh, no.
You ready?
I'm going to try.
All right. Who, growing up, out of me, Leslie, and Vince, who did you whoop the most?
Golly, that's a hard one. I think you.
V, Justin?
I think
Why you keep saying
I
you? Yes.
Dang,
I
okay.
think you got it.
Okay. Out of us three, who was the biggest liar growing up?
Ooh, what you gonna say to me?
You.
Oh,
Justin again?
Yes,
Could you elaborate on why me?
because you was the baby and it always, did you do it? You know you mess with Vincent stuff all the time and you say, no, I didn't do it. Didn't have to do it. Because you was always into everything, everybody's stuff. And you didn't do it. No, I didn't do it. But everybody knows
Liar.
you did it.
Liar.
All right. Move to the
Can't
next
be
one.
trusted.
Out of us three, who is the most likely to go to jail? Who is the most likely to get arrested for something? It could be something minor, parking tickets, anything.
Okay, Leslie.
Why you say Leslie?
Oh, I don't know. Vincent. Because Leslie's got a mouthpiece on her. She's going to try to talk her way out of it. They're going to arrest her because she's like a lawyer. She's real good at talking, with her tongue. So she's not going to shut up. If, I didn't do that ticket. How you can prove that I got the ticket? We're going to arrest you because you won't shut up. But Junior, he's probably going to get arrested because he don't know what it is.
You don't know what? You don't know what?
He don't know what's going on, and he's gonna volunteer. Take me to jail.
Tell Daddy to get out of there.
Right,
This is
Daddy
a
already
one-on-one-
Daddy trying to double dip in the background.
Tell him to move out of the
Okay.
way.
Hey, who have you spent the most money on out of us three?
You, because your feet is bigger. So we had you love tennis shoes and you always in the activities and when you got good, we go to that. Remember we went to the to the Toys and Us and spent $500 for one trip and then you snitched me out to Daddy? I told you don't say nothing.
I do remember
You
that.
remember that?
I remember that.
We don't remember
we got it out. You said, hey, I didn't tell you to do it. What? That was crazy.
My parents used to pit me against each other.
All that stuff back.
So if at the end of Family Feud, they do the little fast cash thing, right? Whereas you can only choose one partner to go choose the top answer. Who would you choose to be your partner on the fast cash on Family Feud?
Oh, Leslie. She's quick on her toes. She's a lawyer.
And the crazy part is I wouldn't want to be her partner.
That's right.
Okay.
See, nobody will want me to be the partner because I'm definitely going to be like stuck.
All right. This is another good one right here. You get arrested and you need to be bonded out, but you don't want the rest of the family to know. Who would you call to bond you out?
Out of me.
Out of the kids?
Out of the kids.
Oh, I'm calling Leslie.
Oh my God.
She's my lawyer. She's that fast talker. You want somebody quick on their
This is insane.
Then if that's what's there, I'm definitely calling you.
Okay, cool. I'll take second place. Sorry, Vince. But hey, Ma, we appreciate you joining the Real Spill, Ma. We're gonna have you on here one of these days again.
Oh no, thank you. I'm gonna be in Thailand.
Oh Lord, no.
And on that note,
Yes. All right, love you.
Bye. Love you too.
That is unfortunate that my parents have betrayed me like this. Like, I'm a liar. Everything. I got the most
They
whoopings.
said what they said. If it quack like a duck and it walk like a duck, it's a goddamn duck.
But on a much lighter note, let's get into this. Now, this is some good debate stuff right here. Give me your top 3 Disney original movies. Top 3. And we're gonna tell you how good or trash your list is. We will be judging.
3.
We will be judging.
You can judge me. I really don't give a damn. I got all the original VHSs and I was there.
Don't let me find out you got an only God could judge me tattoo now. Don't let me find out.
Maybe. Number 1, and they got to be ranked in order, not just
No, we'll go no order. We'll go no order. Just the top 3.
Top 3 off my head gonna be Hercules, Goofy Movie, and Mulan. That was my top 3.
Hercules, Goofy Movie, and Mulan.
Yeah, Mulan. Bob Mulan was my Twitter handle for a very long time until I got
was.
rid of Twitter, X, whatever. I don't know, be on it like that.
It was.
But
Didn't
that's
at one
Mulan.
point you have Timon and Pumbaa as your Facebook picture, or
I probably, well, yeah, until I got a child. But yeah,
Yeah.
because it means no worries. Like, we ain't worried about nothing. You know?
okay, all right. So why didn't Lion King make your top 3?
Because it's not my top 3.
A goofy
I
movie,
think it's
Hercules.
a great movie. Top five, yes. But my top 3, the movies I can watch over and over and over again and not be bored. And I also feel like Lion King can somewhat be, what's the word I'm looking for? I watch Disney from like, and I won't say it's on an escape, but if I'm watching it, it got a lot of stuff going on. I don't want to see Mufasa die. I don't want to see all
Yeah,
that
it is
stuff.
a
Like
little
Hercules,
heavier.
it can be heavier. So
Yeah.
like Hercules, I like the music. I like the muses. I like all the things that go. He got a great story. I can go the distance. I love it. I love a
Yeah,
good story.
I'm not gonna lie. Hercules soundtrack. Soundtrack is
It's
getting
up
a
there.
lot of movies up out of there, and I have to say that, like, hey, that
Zero to hero.
list is valid. That list is valid. I will give you that. And people might be mad at you for that Hercules take, but if people know ball, Hercules is up there. A lot of people don't give Hercules they flowers. It don't.
It doesn't. But guess what? It's on Broadway.
Yeah.
The only thing that will make it drop down, in my opinion, is if they try to do Hercules like they did Mulan.
Oh, the
and
live
this
action.
is my only gripe with Amazon Disney live action. Stop making these real live films. Like, we know these are cartoons. Make it the CGI with the face. Like, Lion King live action have potential to be great. Make them don't look like National Geographic. Them people don't talk in real life. Like, you could have made them still look animated and give them that kind of like playful sense, but to make it look like it was real warthogs talking was weird. And the app, not gonna get on who they casted, but anyway. But Mulan,
Oh, don't do
trash.
that.
Live action was horrible. Like,
I see. I didn't even watch
you
the live action
you
Mulan.
didn't even have the right characters in the movie. Like, you changed it. Like Mushu, it was wild.
Yeah.
It was a phoenix. Crazy. So if y'all decide, now Hercules is on Broadway now. You see me in New York, live my best life, is because I'm going.
Lord.
But live action is just not it. Then they doing this Moana live action with The Rock.
That
You can't
tank
really see
that that's
It
one of the
looks
biggest
cool.
loss of investments by Disney.
I believe it because, first of all, how did Moana get a live action before Tiana? And Tiana actual is real life.
And that's facts.
Like, come on now. Y'all don't want to see Miss Anika
Come on.
blow because she. Come on now.
Who would you cast for Powerline?
You know who the person that just walked in, popped into my head was the guy who was on, dang, he married to that one girl. I don't keep up with the young people, but they just they're engaged. They were on and off again. He's young. She hang with, Jordan. She's dark skinned. She got full lips. And what's his name? He's like a model and he's an actor too or whatever, but he young. What? They broke up. They got back together. Now they engaged.
Powers? Is it
Yes.
Keith Powers?
Yes, him.
Oh,
Yes, Keith Powers.
okay,
yes.
okay,
I think
okay.
he would be, he just gives me that type of vibe. But from a talent perspective, I'm not really sure. You could probably go with any of the people who was in The Wiz. Like, there's that other, I don't know these people's names because they're younger, but
you know who I'm
I can come up with a
casting?
couple people. Who?
Chris Brown. Chris Brown would be the perfect power line in the Disney movie.
I had a feeling this was going to be the segue to this.
Chris Brown would
He's
be
not.
the perfect power line.
No.
Cool, can sing, dance. He would be perfect. Disney, make it happen. Chris Brown redemption tour.
My thing is redemption. How many redemption tours this nigga need? Like,
Man, that'd be the perfect step right there. Chris Brown for Powerline. Speaking of Chris Brown, there was a podcast, another podcast that had this viral clip, and they were saying that Trey Songz Ready album is better than any Chris Brown project he's ever dropped. So, agree or disagree?
Agree.
Hell no. Listen, we got to go down. Let me pull up this track list right here. We're going to pull up Ready's track list.
But wait, before we do that.
Okay.
What is the album that you're picking from Chris Brown?
You
have to only pick one. We're not talking just
I have two albums.
No, you're picking one because we have one album. So if you're saying we're going album for album, so pick one album that you're planning to put up against Ready.
But I think there's two albums that are better. I think there's two albums.
But we're not talking, pick your best and we're going to put it against Ready. But you're not going to come up here and put two songs and he got 11 songs on every album.
No, these albums are within his first.
An album.
Chris Brown's debut album is better than Trey Songz Ready.
Run It, the one that has Run It 5 different ways, acapella.
Yeah.
Just the one with the Run It on it?
No. Chris Brown's debut album is better than Trey Songz Ready. Yes.
No. And you want to know why?
Why?
This is giving B2K versus Pretty Ricky. And Trey Songz Ready has aged, and it's going to be a classic in every single stage of your life. Chris Brown's original album was teeny bopper music. Great songs, yes. Do I want to listen to that right now today for nostalgic purposes? Yeah, I'll put it on in the car, maybe. But I'm not going to play every single song. I'm going to skip those songs today. Trey Songz Ready, I'm not skipping today, yesterday, 5 years ago, 20 years from now. That's just the difference. So I think that you miss so the album that I was thinking in my head was Exclusive. No, that's the one that I think has
I wasn't even thinking that one.
That's the, in my opinion, that doesn't have us. Because when I think of good albums and things of age, I don't want to be able to skip. I want to let that thing ride. And I still resonated with it today as I did before. There's no way I'm listening to that initial album from front cover to back cover and still getting the same feels that I did when I was pre-puberty. It's just
you're not doing that to Trey Songz Ready. I'm telling you right now, Trey Songz Ready is so top heavy. It is so top heavy.
No.
And the middle class of that album does not carry like the middle class of Chris Brown's debut
Jupiter
album.
Love. Where's Jupiter Love? It's in the middle toward the end.
Jupiter Love is not. No. I'm not talking about in track listing. I'm talking about when you're rating, okay, the top songs from Ready compared to the worst song on Ready. There's a much wider gap between.
I don't agree.
Okay.
I don't agree because, again, if you're talking about Ready that you're listening to, and that's why I say it's aging better because, let's say, I don't even remember the year that Ready came out.
2009, I believe. I want to say.
Okay, so we're talking young adolescent Leslie. Some of those songs I didn't even recognize. Couldn't relate. I couldn't do whatever. It was still a good bop. I can listen to it, be like, okay, he talking about something. And
2009. 2009.
Okay, so again, young 20-year-old Leslie listened to some of the songs. They were good for what they want to be good for. And some of them was like, whatever, your side of the bed, that stuff wasn't relevant. You know what I'm saying? So then you get to 30 and you can listen to Ready now. You can be like, oh, okay, a lot of that stuff makes more sense.
Yeah.
In no context am I listening to the Chris Brown initial launch of his career, and I'm like, yeah, turn that up. Turn that up. I'm not doing it.
There's more timeless records on Chris Brown's debut album than Ready.
When's the last time
are we listening to LOL Smiley Face? When's the last time we ever heard that out? And you're telling me, as a 80s baby that you are, as you're driving down from work, LOL Smiley Face comes up on your shuffle, and you're like, LOL Smiley. No, you not listening to that. That's on his age horror. No, you lying. You lying. She trying to make an argument. See, this is what y'all women do. You know. Hell no. But if Teenage Love comes on, if Ain't No Way comes on, if Say Goodbye comes on, all these songs is timeless real. That's off the top of the dome. That's off the top of the dome that came on there. Yo, come on now. Give me that. Come on. Like, what are we talking about? No, they're not in front of me. They're not in front of me right now. I was just looking at Ready. I got Ready in front of me right now because I had to remind myself of some of these songs.
But as you were picking between the two albums, you looked through all of that. Still, those same 3 songs on Chris Brown's album, you can find 3 equivalent over there that's still getting played, remix, X, Y, Z. And honestly,
pull your top 5.
Tell you, wait, hold on. Let me show you right now. Let me tell you how flawed he really is. Because as you all know, he gets on this platform and he Six God, Owl
Drake,
Gang,
yes,
blah, blah,
Drake
blah.
is the GOAT, yes.
Trey Ready has 2 Drake features. That alone for somebody who is a fan should be already pulling for it. He's not real, guys. He's not real. They're not like us. They just go ahead. They're not. Listen, all I'm saying is he's not like us. Come on, guys. I'm on your side now. Come on, Drake fans. Get in the comments.
Please.
Get in the comments.
Please
Attack
stop
the leader.
that. Listen.
Because he's literally going to say an album that doesn't have a Drake feature. And it took Chris Brown a while to get it. He's arguing until his later years when he has 5,700 songs is when he decides.
We're not see this is what you're trying to do. You're trying to move the goalposts. Yeah. Stay right here. We're doing Ready versus Chris Brown.
Fact alone, you should think that Ready is a better album.
No, it's not. Because even if I'm saying, look, pull your top 5 and I'll pull my top 5. Pull up the list and
take my light off.
Yes, pull your top 5. Say your top 5, and I'm going to say my top 5. And I guarantee you can't sit at the table with me. You can't sit at the table with me.
With a diaper on, I could, because that's that type of music.
Oh my Lord.
You're drinking formula.
Nope. My top 5 off the Chris Brown album is.
No, just do one song. We're gonna do
Okay.
one song. Don't do your top 5. It's like our own verses.
Okay, here we go. No order for me. No order for me. This just in my top 5. Run It.
Okay.
Run It featuring Jules Santana.
Okay.
And your man on the floor. Come on, undeniable hit. Dominated 106 in part. Come on, our introductory track to his whole career. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Run It.
Okay, so to that I'll say Ah featuring Fabulous, because everybody's saying Ah. People are now driving the boat, doing all type of things. It can be used for everything. So yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. You want to do a beat? I can do an upbeat.
Okay,
too. We got all of it on here.
Listen. Yo, excuse me, miss. I saw you from across the room. I'm talking about stutter, and you got my attention. You're making me want to say, oh, come on now.
And I'm going to go with I Invented Sex featuring Drake that has like 4 or 5 remixes on it with Miss Carrie, baby. Pass me that Nouveau. You know the remix.
Mind you, we have. You're getting carried by the features right now.
No. I'm saying Drake. Even if you remove Drake off of that, because
it's a celebration. Clap, clap, bravo. Lobster and shrimp and a glass of Moscato for the girl who's a student and the friend who's a model. Finish the whole bottle, and we gonna do a bid like this. Yes,
yeah.
And he was just practice. He ain't in your world. You could take him off your Atlas. Girl, you on fire. Can I be the one you match with? I give you the credit card, and baby, you can max this out. Come on, stop playing. He's carrying the song. He's carrying the song.
Doesn't matter.
No, they're not. Wait. What we're not doing is going like we're going song for song, but we're not like
it is. I'm saying, but I'm just saying. But I feel like if that's in my top 5, I won because I didn't come over here and
that's
sing yo.
Bullshit.
I didn't come over here and say no yo and do no whatever. But he came over here and did the whole verse.
She's doing manipulation right now.
What's your third?
Third song I'm putting in my top 5. Listen. Young Carter, harder than them other boy. Come on, listen, give me that. I know you like it when I eat in that.
We're talking about Future's Carrying, right? Okay.
Come on now.
You can go that route.
Give me
That's
that.
fine. I'm going to go ahead and do Jupiter Love because I think it's time we take a trip. Come on. That's Jupiter Love is as soon as that beat.
No, it's fire, but it's not helping. It's not helping your case.
It is. Because you just literally sung half of the song before. You agree to the other ones. And now this one. Okay, go ahead. What's your fourth?
Jupiter Love is great, but not for this list. It's not. Okay.
Go five.
No, this is my 4th. Or is that 5?
You said.
I said run it, yo, and then give me that. I just did give me that.
Oh, that's your 4th
3.
one.
Song number 4 that's putting you out the door is Your man ain't me. Stop playing. Come on. I'm telling you, girl, I bet that you be acting all cocky like he deserves you. And you're so lucky to be with. Come on, man.
I think that's a great song.
Come on. Your man ain't me.
Neighbors Know My Name.
It's a good one.
Neighbors Know My Name.
That's a good one.
Neighbors Know My Name.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a freaking good one.
Yeah, it is. I know.
And last but not least,
with
say what your name is. Ooh, yeah, that fit your girl. Poppin'. You keep me on
and
that.
That album has how many songs on it? That album has how many songs on it?
Well, I'm looking at the extended version, so I want to say 17. No. Actually, Run It's on there twice. So like 16.
Yeah. And it's at least a good 4 skips. So
and yours has 22 tracks on it?
No, those are videos. And you're probably looking at the deluxe version.
19.
So go back to the original. Go back to the
19,
original.
18.
No, some of those songs are extended version. No, that's not how that works. So
I'm looking at the extent. Oh, see, that's one got Poppin' Main. Okay, go give me your 5th song, girl. You ain't popping.
I'm going because it can go anywhere. Like again,
no.
I'm torn because I love a lot of these songs.
She's running out, guys.
No, I'm not because I'm torn because I can go either way.
I knew you was running out when you chose Jupiter Love. When you chose Jupiter Love, I know you was running out.
That was number 2. I love that song.
You're running out.
I'm not. So I'm going to go with I'm torn between these 3 because they're so great. But let's do Successful with Drake.
That shouldn't even count. That's not even his nigga soul, man.
It is his song.
It's his song. Yeah, okay, but it's Drake's original
I don't skip it. I don't skip it like I skip those other ones on Chris Brown's album.
The proof is in the pudding, y'all. She clearly is running out of the top 5. My top 5 got her out of here.
To me, Your Side of the Bed, I could have Holla If You Need Me. I could have done Ready to Make One Love.
And I could have went Winner. I could have went Young Love. I could have, man, come on. What are we talking about? I could have went through more than...
Those are things that I'm skipping. Young Love, I don't want to listen to Young Love. I'm almost 40. I've got more years behind me than I have in front of me. I don't want to
my God. Love. Yeah, and we're going to be listening to LOL Smiley Face. And we're listening to LOL Smiley Face over Young Love.
Because it's going viral on TikTok right now.
We're listening to LOL Smiley Face over Young Love.
It's Gucci Mane on there. Yeah, because Soulja Boy got the first song to... he's a man at first, and then it's Gucci Mane on there. I have an affinity for Gucci Mane.
You're just a freaking liar. See this? Hey, I'm changing my answer from earlier. It is definitely. If I didn't say Leslie before, she's the big liar. If it's self-serving,
just because you can't handle the truth that I'm dishing does not mean that it's a lie.
I can't handle.
Agree to disagree.
You know what?
Trey Songz is a better album. Drop a poll. Let the people answer.
I'm gonna drop a poll on this one. That being said, hey, make sure y'all get in these comments and let me know who wins that music debate. Are y'all rocking with Trey Songz Ready? Or you rocking with Chris Brown, his debut album? Let me know and prove me right, because she don't know what she talking about. You hear me what I'm saying? Leslie, any final words before we get up out of here?
I'm just happy that you finally thought enough of me to invite me onto your establishment that you've built and all the different things. And, as mentioned before, if you're interested in telling your story and you want it told the right way, reach out to us. We will help you publish your story and publish it the right way. So Justin will drop whatever he needs. You can follow me here. I read a lot, so if you want to look for a new book, I got book reviews. We do all type of stuff. Or, back to school time, if you got children, buy some children's books. Help me, I'm trying to get like my brother, get these views. I don't get residuals from videos. I get residuals from books. And so we got to sell these books. So your kids aren't reading. So they need to start reading. So get the books to get them to read. So
LeslieNClark.com. That'll conclude today's episode 46. Leslie, we appreciate y'all.
This shit too hard.
Love y'all.
Hold up. Mike done did it again? This is that real spit. This is the real deal. All of that capping inside of your rapping, yeah, we do not even appeal. We talking about real feels, but you gon' be missing your meals. So go ahead and sit back and relax and go ahead and no capping, that's real.